Week 5, AFC North strong. Let me get my thoughts, put together a few things for you. We're going to start off first with my team since they was on the bye, the Cleveland Browns. You know, this whole thing with the Browns, the media, the fans, Deshaun Watson, coaching, everything, it reminds me of something. I call it Dawgs and Vacuums. I got news for you. There is no change in change for Cleveland. To be honest, we don't want change. We want the bag. You don't get the bag with constant change unless it's a dust bag on a vacuum. It reminds me of a dog looking at a vacuum, barking and jumping around because he can't make sense of what the vacuum is doing. The dog doesn't understand that the vacuum is doing his job. The vacuum is cleaning up all the crap on the floor of the house. Broken glass that could cut the dog's paw, non-food items that could get the dog sick or even kill it. The dog doesn't understand that the vacuum is making it better for the dog to have comfort in the house. The dog is just being a dog. The dog, if you haven't figured out, are the Cleveland Browns fans and media, and the Browns front office and roster are the vacuum. Paul DePodesta, Browns Chief Strategy Officer, helped land Executive Vice President of Football Operations and General Manager Andrew Berry and head coach Kevin Stefanski. First season together, the Browns earned their first playoff appearance and victory in 26 years. That's his job as the Chief Strategy Officer. Andrew Berry, first 3 drafts selected at least one future Pro Bowler every year. Linebacker Joe Sherbert, defensive end Myles Garrett, cornerback Denzel Ward, and running back Nick Chubb. All but one still with the team. He also landed a young elite athlete Pro Bowl quarterback. That's his job. He's a general manager. Kevin Stefanski has the Browns offense in the top 10 of NFL ever since he's been a head coach. He's had one playoff win in his first 2 seasons. Kevin is our only winning coach since Marty Schottenheimer in 1984, who had 2 playoff wins in 6 years. As head coach of the Cleveland Browns, Kevin has had a top 10 offense and defense in his years and looks good to do it again this year. That's his job. He's an offensive head coach. Mary Kay reported that Watson only has 4 thrown touchdowns in 3 games. He also ran in 2 touchdowns. He's a dual threat quarterback. He scores with his arm and his feet. That's what it means. He's counted for the majority of touchdowns this season. Watson has a winning record as a Browns quarterback. He leads the Browns to wins. That's his job. He's an NFL quarterback. What's not working? Remember going 0-16? You want Hugh Jackson and Charlie Fry back? Are you a fan so abused that any sign of difficulty is a red flag and reason to bail? This is the National Football League. Nobody ever said it was going to be easy. It's a dog-eat-dog game, and you want to get rid of the best front office and quarterback combo we've had in 40 years. The Browns are a franchise now, not a fanchise. Only Burger King lets you have it your way, but it has to be on the menu. The Browns menu has a committed owner, intelligent front office, bright coaching staff, a young elite quarterback, and talented roster. And that sounds bad to you? Kind of like how a vacuum sounds to a dog. Where my dog's at? Question. Would you rather stay home and enjoy some slow roasted, hot cooked to perfection stability that leads to a path of prosperity? Or would you rather stay a mutt, eating random scraps off of random unvacuumed floors? Don't be the dog. Be the person that understands. The vacuum makes the path easier and better for the dog to get to his bowl.